So we guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for
Wait.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Aisha, and I'm back with another video with my beautiful best friend, Miss Victoria Galloway.
Everybody, what's up?
So today we are going to be talking about godly friendships, but just to give y'all a little background on our friendship and our long journey, y'all, because it's been a long journey.
Girl. We first from third grade.
Okay, but no, so I met Victoria, 4 years ago?
Okay, basically this what happened. Let me tell the story.
So,
I went to college, she went to college, but wait, hold on. No. I'm gonna tell the story and then I'm gonna tell that afterwards. Okay, so this was basically what happened. I seen Aisha and she was friends. We had like a mutual friend, and that's how we met. And then like one day I was just like, hey girl, this, that, and other, like we was cool and everything. Then her hair was like always bomb. So I was just like, girl, like how do you do your hair like that or whatever? And she was like, girl, this a wig. So I was like, let me hold it. So she let me hold her wig.
For real.
And she sewed it into my head. And that was literally day 2 of me like knowing her. And I literally like, we never stopped talking after I hold her.
Right, because y'all know, look, I'm a queen. I am the queen of wigs and all that. Victoria's in my room. I think, was that like literally like the second day? Yeah,
literally
like
the
second day
day
of school.
School ain't even started yet.
It hadn't
this was
even
like
started.
orientation, and then we was like, hey, let me hold your wig. She was so friendly. I was like, okay, let me hold your stuff.
I'm a friendly person.
And but then like, no, but what's so crazy is like, she knew all my people, like everybody that I like. She knew my brother, like she knew my cousin. She's like, oh yeah, girl, you know Jit from this, that, and other blah. And I'm like, yes, that's my cousin, like, you know. And she literally lives like 5 minutes away from me. We went to all the same high schools, never ran into each other. Like it was just crazy. So yeah, we friends.
Just kept missing each other. But I thank God for where we are now, because let me tell y'all, we wasn't always, you know, the prime examples. We ain't never been bad, but we haven't always been the prime examples. But it just makes me appreciate our friendship like so much more from where we are, like where we were to where we are now.
Like I feel like we started off. I was like super holy Christian. I just found Jesus, and I was just like, I ain't going to no parties. I ain't going to the club. I ain't doing nothing or whatever. And Aisha's like,
I got you to go once though. We went to the club one time freshman year,
girl. I had on a blazer. I looked like I was going to church. I had a blazer on that came down to here.
Insert that picture
I had tights that went all the way down, closed-toed shoes, t-shirt on right here.
Y'all may remember this when Victoria used to wear her big buns on the top of her head.
Yes.
That's back in the day.
So like, we started off and Aisha's like, you know, have a little fun, this, that, and other, blah, blah. But you know,
and now
things
people got to tell me to have a little fun, and I just be like,
no, we're not boring.
Not
boring.
Just
get that straight.
Yeah. We just got a different version of
fun. Yeah.
I don't know. But without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. So there are 3 types of godly friendships. You got your mentor friendship, you got your mentee friendship, and your mutual friendship.
Yeah.
I think we've pretty much gone through the stages of all 3. What you think?
Yeah. So basically, like when we first met, it was kind of like a mentor friendship. So basically, like, you know, like I had just found God and Jesus. I'm like reading my word, and I'm just like, in that aspect, like I was like a little bit more like mature, and then, you know, like she was mature in different things or whatever. But in that aspect, so I was basically like, let's go to church. Let me show you how to do this, girl. Like, you know, just like try this in your Bible, try this, try to do this with Jesus or whatever like that. Like if you want a relationship with him, you gotta pursue it, you gotta go after it or whatever like that. Right. So I feel like in the beginning it was like mentor, but now you my mentor.
Oh my goodness. No, and then so like the next one, you got your mentee friendship. So I definitely feel like Victoria maybe took me under her wing. We've always had a relationship with God, like don't get me wrong, we've always had that, but her journey, she was progressing much faster at a different pace than I was. And that's not because I didn't want to, not because I didn't value it. It's just I never understood the importance. And y'all know, like, when you're growing up, your parents force you to go to church, you know, and you may not even be right. You may not even be in the church that you feel like anything, you know.
Yeah.
It used to be going because my mama told me I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna try to sit here and stay awake. But going to college, it's like, wow, you learn so much about yourself and the importance of having God. Because I mean, we've graduated now, but who's to say we would have been able to make it without God?
Yeah. And then, like, when you're at, like, in college, it's like your mom is not telling you anymore you need to go to church. It's like, this is your decision. Like, you can make the decision if you want to go or not. So it was like a big step for me and for her, just to even find that church that we felt like was like, this is what's feeding us. But one thing I could say about Aisha, like, she, even though she didn't, like, understand, like, the value of it then, she like fought, like, first of all, let me just go back, and because you don't even know this, like, after I met her or whatever, and I was just like, wow, and it was at the time where I had just learned about praying about who you want your friends to be. So I had prayed and I said, Lord, like, I want this girl to be my friend. So I said, Lord, change her heart's desires so that we can stay and be friends forever. Because I was like, I know we can't be friends forever if she don't love Jesus how I do.
Right.
So, like, and now, like, literally, like, her heart is so different. Like, she is so different from when we first met. Like, she's so improved. Like, she is literally, like, I don't even know, like, when she, like, texts me certain stuff or, like, say certain stuff, like, we talking about, I don't know, the Holy Spirit or something. It's just, like, unbelievable. Like, Lord, like, you literally answer my prayers. Like, we gonna be friends for the rest of our lives.
Oh my goodness. And I had to stop doubting that. Like, I mean, she used to get so mad at me. You really used to get so mad at me. What is you crying for? Like, when I tell y'all, ignore that. When I tell y'all, like, you know, Victoria, she had one boyfriend in the beginning of the year. Then, you know, over time, y'all know she's married now. And I was just like, I'm gonna lose my best friend. And so I
literally crying in my front room.
I was crying because Victoria just busted in my room. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm moving to Atlanta. My brother finna move in with us and this and that. And I was just like, what about me? You know? You know, because I'm just like, man, but I just had to just thank God that he even blessed her and blessed her relationship in the way that he did. And it's inspiring. Like, don't y'all feel inspired by her relationship? Like, it's just so, I love it. I love this type of godly friendship you have is the mutual friendship. The mutual friendship.
Literally, that's where we, why do I keep doing this? Because it looks so cool. Okay. But, like, I feel like we made it to that point. Like, we made it to that point. And it's like, I feel like that's where all your friendships, like, go towards. Like, you want it to go towards that mutual friendship. So, yeah. Like,
you don't ever want your friend to feel, like, inferior or superior. Yeah. Like, y'all want to be here. Like, equals. So, equally yoked. You know what I mean?
Like the mutual friendship is like, y'all are, like, literally what she just said. Like, equally yoked. Y'all are feeding each other. Right. Nobody is just like, oh, I need help. You need to counsel me. You need to counsel me. Right. It's like, y'all both are, it's like tag team. Hey, you need help? I got you. Hey, you not feeling good this day? I got you. Hey, you good? You good? Like, you know, it's like that back and forth. Iron sharpens iron. Right. So it's like, that's basically exactly like what mutual friendship is what all your relationships or friendships should go towards. So yeah, really establish that spiritual connection mutually. I mean, like, it's gonna be so easy to just feed one another at that point once you reach that stage. So it doesn't happen overnight, but y'all will definitely get there. It's something y'all have to be consistent with, something you have to work at. If you guys be intentional with your friendships.
Right.
Like, pray about who your friends are. Like, pray about who, because your friends, most of the time, you talk to your friends every day. Right. So it's like, what voices, who you listening to? Like, if your friend's telling you, girl, that's too big, this, that, and the other, don't worry about it. Or if your friend is like, you need to get out there, you can do better, you have more inside of you, like, doing that, like, those type of friends that you need to be like, okay, let me really see if this is my godly relationship. Yeah. So, like, y'all be intentional about every relationship that you have, because, one, you don't want to waste your time. Yeah. 2, you don't want to waste their time. And 3, you just want to be, like, make sure everybody and everything is just on the right page.
If you guys are ever doubting, like, who is my godly friend? There's several ways that you can, if you even want to just go up to them like, hey, like, just see what y'all's boundaries are, because we had to set boundaries, especially now that she's married.
Yes, because Aisha used to be calling me at like, I'm like, girl, I'm married now. You can't call me at 12 o'clock at night and be like, what you doing? What you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? Asking me what I'm doing. Well, I called you and you ain't answer. It's an emergency. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing, no emergency at 12 o'clock at night. I'm asleep. I'm in the bed. I'm tired.
The code reds you have, like, if you call your best friend once and wasn't that important.
No,
but you call them 5 times, you need to call me back.
Girl, let me know, like, when we were in college, we literally used to be like, send a certain number, and the number mean this.
Right.
So I remember, I think when I first got married, she gonna send me a number 1. I'm like, girl, I don't even know what that mean anymore. Like, for real? Like, I don't know. It's like that chapter is over. Like, stop. But yeah, like, setting healthy boundaries and everything like that, like, that's definitely like super important for like godly friendships, and if you want your relationship with your friend to last.
Right. And loving sacrificially and accepting each other unconditionally. Like, you guys have to establish that line of trust with one another. There shouldn't be certain things that you feel like you have to keep from your best friend or even your godly friend, because how are we to encourage one another? How are we to, be that backbone for one another if we don't know what's going on? Or if you're canceling me out because you feel like I'm going to judge you or I'm not going to accept you, you can't do that. You really can't do that. And so I just want to encourage all of you, find who your godly friend is. Like, when I tell y'all, I thank God that I got mine, because it's just so amazing. It's so amazing to be able to call your girlfriend like, girl, let me tell you what God did in my life today. Or, we want to know, we want to keep up with each other.
Like,
we
what
want to
you
know,
reading
like,
in your word.
Right.
Like,
or what are you trusting God for? You know? So it's like various things, and it's like even when Victoria feels like she's down and out, I've grown so much that I'm able to encourage her. I'm able to give her a word. So it's like a mutual friendship now, although we went through those stages. So I just want to encourage all of you guys, like, even if y'all are in the mentor and mentee stage, it doesn't matter. You feel off of each other so that y'all can just grow. And so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, not only to my channel but to the Galloways channel as well. I love y'all. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And that is it.
Wrap it up.